Hi! In today's video I want to show you how to cross-compile a Hello World Linux kernel module for a different target. And as a target system I will use my Forlinx OK6254 board featuring an ARM64 processor from Texas Instruments. So I have installed the Forlinx SDK here on my computer, and let me navigate into it, because this SDK contains the Linux kernel and we need the Linux kernel against which we can compile our kernel module. So it should be under Linux source OK6254 Linux SDK. Let's take a look what's in here. We have some build scripts, we have a folder for our Linux file system, and we have a folder containing the kernel sources. And to save us a little bit of time, I've already compiled the kernel here. We have a second folder called app source here, in which we have some sample applications, and in here I will create a new folder for our Hello World kernel module and I will call it Hello. Okay, so now let's write a small Hello World Linux kernel module. I will name it hello.c. So the first thing we need to include some header files. So we need linux/module.h and we need linux/init.h. Next thing I will do is I will pass in some informations about the kernel module, like a license. I will use the GPL license. Then I will need an author, which is me. And we need a small description. Hello World Linux kernel module. Then we need an init function, which will be executed when we are loading the kernel module into the kernel, and I will call it my init. This macro, this init here is just a macro, so it's more readable and we're knowing immediately, hey, this is the init function. And in here I will add a line to the kernel's log. So hello kernel. And to indicate loading was successful, I will return 0, because this function has an integer return value. Okay, now we have a function which will be loaded when we are loading the kernel module. Now we need a function which gets called when we are removing the kernel module. And I will call this function my exit. This macro here indicates, hey, this is the exit function. And here I will print out goodbye kernel. Okay, and last but not least, I have to tell which init function I want to use. This is my init. And which exit function I want to use. This is my exit. Okay, so much for a simple Hello World Linux kernel module. If you want to have more information how this works, I've made a video about this and I will put a link into the description. Next thing we need is a makefile. So in here we have the sources for our Linux kernel and we have a makefile. And basically we just have to call this makefile, tell it to build all the modules, and tell it, hey, please also add this hello folder here to the folders in which you are suspecting modules. So let me write this path into a makefile, so I will have it available later. And then let's edit the makefile. So the first thing is we have to add hello.o to the variable object -m. This variable contains all the objects or all the files which should be built into Linux kernel modules. And I want to add my hello file there. Yeah. Next thing I will need is I will need an all target. And in here I will just be calling the makefile here in my Linux kernels folder. With the capital M, I will add a path in which it should also look for compilable Linux kernel modules. And this is my current path, which is stored in this pvd variable. And I will call the target modules. And of course, I need something to clean everything later. Yeah. And here everything is the same, but instead of modules, I will call the target clean. So I'm cleaning my current directory. Okay, so much for the makefile. Now let's build it. And here I have a small problem. Here on my PC I'm running Arch Linux, but I need, or the Forlinx SDK requires Ubuntu. So how can I run Ubuntu on my PC here? Well, the easiest way is to use Docker. So I have created a Docker container or Docker image I called OK6254 Builder. This is based on Ubuntu 2004, and I've installed all the required packages and I've installed my cross-compiler all in this image. And with this -v, I'm passing my OK6254 Linux SDK folder to my Docker, and I'm mounting it under opt OK6254 Linux SDK, so I have all my sources available inside the Docker container. So let's fire this up. And the first thing I have to do is I have to source my environment, so all the variables get set up correctly. Therefore, I will source the environment setup script here. And after I've done this, I, for example, have the ARM64 compiler available, which I need to cross-compile the module. Okay, then let me navigate into my hello folder. And here you can see all the files are there. And now let's run make. So we have to pass some arguments. The first argument is the architecture we want to use, which is ARM64 in this case, because the ARM62 is has a Quad-Core Cortex-A53 processor, which is a 64-bit processor, and I have to set the cross-compile option, passing the cross-compiler I want to use, and here I will want to use this one. So let me copy this, add it here, and then let's run it. Okay, now our module was built, and we have this file hello.ko here, which is our loadable Linux kernel module. Great, so next let me fire up my OK6254 board, and let's load our module. So here I'm connecting to the serial terminal. So let's turn it on. U-boot starts. Now the Linux kernel is loaded and is starting now. In a few seconds, systemd should take over. Yeah, now systemd is running. And in a few seconds, we'll get into a login shell. Or, yeah, to a TTY in which we can log in. Almost here. Now we can log in as root user. Let me check our current IP address, because I've connected the board here to my router. So this is our IP address. And with SCP, I can copy my Hello World Linux kernel module to my Forlinx board. Okay, copying is done. Now let's load it. Therefore, so here I have my loadable Linux kernel module, and with insmod, we can load it. Hey, hello kernel, it says. Cool. And if we're removing it from the kernel, it says goodbye kernel. So that's how you can cross-compile a Linux kernel module for a different target, in this case an ARM64 board. I hope you've enjoyed the video and learned something. In case you want to support my work, you can buy me a coffee on buymeacoffee.com/Linux. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.